Hello, I'm Ciaran, and in this video I am looking at the question of whether or not looks matter. And for any man who is listening, I'm just going to come out right now and say that yeah, they actually do, and they matter a lot more than you want to realize. Now let me just get into it. Fundamentally, it's kind of like this. As a man, we're attracted to looks in women, right? So all we need to see to know if we're attracted to a woman is, does she actually look good? Fair enough. But women are attracted to way more stuff. They want your personality, they want your confidence, they want your intelligence, they want your level of respect within the community, they want to know how much money you make. There's lots of other stuff that factors into it as well as looks. This is actually true. But you see, here is the actual thing. Looks do matter to some degree. For instance, let's say you've got two men, right? You've got two men, one is really good looking but has no personality, and you've got one who's really ugly but has tons of personality. Now, the really good looking guy and the really ugly guy, they go out and meet women. This is what will happen. The really good looking guy will meet women, and initially they will be interested and they will show attraction. Then they will realize that he's an idiot and they will lose all the interest that they had in them. Yes, the ugly man will meet women and they won't be interested at all. However, they will become attracted to him once they see that he's got a really good personality. So over a period of time, the ugly guy will outstrip and outperform the really good looking guy. This is very, very true. However, if the ugly man is not in a position to actually be able to demonstrate his personality to a woman over time, then his personality isn't going to help him. In order for his personality to help him, the woman has to be able to get to know him. If the ugly man is, say, on Tinder and he's swiping, he will be held back by his looks. There's things that he could do on Tinder to offset his looks, that is true, but we have to accept the fact that his looks are going to hold him back. They will. Tinder is a very visual medium. If he approaches a woman on the street and says, "Hey, how's it going?" Now, she might not reject him. I'm not necessarily saying she's going to reject him, but she's going to look at him, and his looks are going to factor into whether or not she chooses to give him the time of day. It is. Like, it really is. And here's the thing. Like I said, if you're approaching women in situations where they're not going to have the chance to get to know you over time, your looks are very, very, very important. And then actually just ignoring them is holding you back unnecessarily. Just unnecessarily. What you really want to do is maximize your looks as much as you can, while also maxing out your personality, so you look good enough so that women don't actually automatically dismiss you, but then you have the personality to back it up. Anyway, a few years ago, I was an Airbnb host, and I hosted 4 Americans, right? 3 guys, 1 girl, they're all cousins. I hung out with them for 2 days. Now, they absolutely loved me. They all did. I was the star of that group for 2 days. The guys were they just friggin' worshipped me. Don't ask me why, I was just on fire. Point is this, the girl saw all of that and she was attracted to it, right? On the second day, I had sex with the girl. Here's the thing. When I have sex with her, what's she saying to me? She's telling me, "Oh, you're like no black man I've ever met. I've never met a black man like you." Now, I've actually heard that quite a few times, mind you. Like, quite a few times. "You're like no black man I've ever met." Here's the thing. What's she basically saying? I don't like black men. That's what she's saying. I don't like black men, but I like you because of your personality. That happened because I spent 2 days with her. If I met her on the street, she'd have ignored me. Totally. She became attracted to me because she got to know me. If she just met me on the street, she'd have ignored me completely. And there you go. And then let's not even look at things that you can't control, like your race. Let's look at things that you can control. Here's the truth. When I get with women, they usually spend a lot of time rubbing my arms. They do. I've got muscular arms. My muscular arms are at least part of the equation as to why women are attracted to me when they are. That's just a fact. And then here's the thing. It's like, let's say you approach a woman with a pot belly. Obviously, we can all agree that a woman is less likely to give you the time of day than if you did it with a flat stomach. She's just less likely to like that. If you approach a woman with strong arms, she is less likely to reject you than if you did it with skinny bony arms. Here's the thing, women like strong arms. They do. They make them feel protected. That's just a fact. Now, is it possible to make a woman feel protected in other ways? Yes, it is. But why are we just ignoring the fact that they like strong arms? Why are we actually saying, no, I'm not going to move down this avenue? It doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, this industry is based on the notion that a man can be more tomorrow than he was today. That is it. So building yourself up physically is really no different than building yourself up emotionally. But here is the thing. You see this industry, this seduction industry, whatever, it's filled with men who aren't stereotypically attractive, right? Or who weren't stereotypically attractive growing up. So they either didn't necessarily look good and they weren't physical. They weren't like star athletes or anything like that. So they get an idea into their head that the realm of looks, beauty, physicality, that's kind of like out of the question for them. They say, no, I can't actually do that. So then what they tell themselves is, okay, so I'm going to move down this avenue, which is kind of like the personality route. But that's actually just fear. They're just scared to do something new. That's the only reason why they're saying that. Even though you've never done it before. You've never been to a gym. You've never lifted up a weight. You've never really sat down and worked on your diet, whatever. 2 + 2 = 4. If you go to the gym 1 hour a day, 5 days a week for 6 months, your body is going to transform. It is. And it's going to transform for the better. You've never done it before, so you've never known that will happen, but it will actually happen. It actually cannot fail. It can't. And there is no reason why you shouldn't do that other than saying to yourself, I want to prove something to myself. And because I want to prove something to myself, I'm not going to work on my looks. Nah. Even though the things that you need to do in order to work on your looks actually just make you healthier as a person anyway. I mean, hell, like you go to the gym, you do realize that going to the gym and working out is going to make you last longer in the bedroom, right? You do realize that. It's going to make you able to throw the woman around more. You do realize that. You do realize that it's going to make you able to defend yourself against somebody who tries to attack you, right? You do realize that. You do realize that working out at the gym is just going to make your body healthier and better and stronger and make you more likely to fight off diseases and to live a ripe old age. You realise that as well. So you're not actually doing yourself any favours by saying, no, I'm not going to work on my looks. You give no favours whatsoever. None. Anyway, that's about it from me, really. Looks matter. They do. They do, but they don't, ultimately. If you're going to be in a position to meet a woman and know her over time, then no, they don't really matter. If you're going to be in a place where you're just going to meet a woman and hopefully you can make enough of an impression for her to give you the time of day, like on Tinder or on or in Day Game, yes, they actually do. And refusing to work on your looks in any way, shape or form, well, you're just holding yourself back unnecessarily. Anyway, that's it from me. So if you like this video, please like the video and then subscribe to the channel, slam the notification bell and drop a comment to let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know your thoughts about whether or not looks matter. Anyway, take care.